Hey everyone, I'm Lizzie and this is Lizzie Reads and welcome to my vlog, Owls vlog week 4. I think I just wrapped up the week 3 vlog. I think I did. Yeah, I did. This is week 4. I just thought I'd give you a quick update before we start. I'm currently 5 owls down. No, 4, 5. Let me check. I'm currently 4 owls down. However, I've got 100 pages left to finish of Grown Ups, which is for my Charms white cover. So I've nearly completed all of the prompts that I have required for my initial careers that I wanted, which I think were colouring sorcerer or Quidditch referee. But then I only have after that, so I've got this to read and then my herbology read, and then I've completed those, and then I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more books to read. But I definitely think 2 of them I could are really quick. I could probably read them in like a day. So what I'm gonna do, my plan for this week is to finish Grown Ups today and then start my herbology read, spend a good chunk of the week reading that, however long it takes. Hopefully it doesn't take long, and then move on to the shorter books that will make my TBR quite full, or my owls exams quite full. So I will update you along the way, but today is going to be a busy day. Got some reading to do, some baking to do, I've got to go food shopping, so yeah, quite a lot to do. It is Tuesday lunchtime now, and I have spent my morning editing last week's vlog, and last night I finished Grown Ups and I absolutely adored it. I thought it was brilliant. I'm definitely going to do a video on it. I think I might start this sort of like a review style video, where I talk about 5 thoughts that I have. So they could be 5 positive thoughts, 5 negative thoughts, a mixture, just 5 thoughts. They don't have to be either or, but I thought it's a good way for me to feel like I'm doing reviews in the way that I think I'd like to do them, slightly different structure. I don't know if it's something that other people do. I haven't really I don't think I've watched anything before like it, so I'm not copying anyone. But I finished Grown Ups last night. I hope I'm not copying anyone anyway. I finished that last night and I really thought it was really brilliant. And I've got The Mercies by Kieran Millwood Hargrave. So I am going to start reading that. I think I might sit out on the step outside because it's quite sunny and it's quite a nice place to read. And yeah, and then I'll let you know if I get round to reading anything later. So it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, halfway through the day. It's just gone lunchtime. Just washed my hair and had a really lazy morning. But I'm gonna go sit outside and read. And yesterday I read outside and I read up to page 77 of The Mercies by Kieran Millwood Hargrave, and I'm really enjoying it so far. It's about a Norwegian island around Christmas 1617, where there's a huge storm and it just wipes out all of the men from this island, from this like village on this island. And it's about the women and their survival after that. And I think I've just got to the point where there's this mysterious figure coming to sort of guide the island, because he's a man and he's just taken a wife a young girl, and it's written like there's a section that's from her perspective. I'm actually really enjoying it. I thought it was a bit of a slow starter. The writing style isn't, it's not that it's not my usual, it's just not my favourite kind, I think is the best way to describe it. I think I'll have more information on that later. But yeah, I'm going to go sit outside and wait for my hair to dry in the sun, I think, to get it some colour, because it goes nice and blonde in the sun. So I'm going to go out there and do that. And then I'm going to come inside, film some videos, and then go back outside, I think, to read this afternoon. And I really would like to finish the Mercies today, because I'm so far behind. Well, I'm not that far behind, because I'm a little bit far behind. I would really like to read this today. But we will finish it today, but we'll have to see, because that will take quite a lot of reading to get done. But we'll see. I'll let you know. Thursday morning now, folks. Well, nearly lunchtime. I'm ready. I've just been doing a few things that I needed to get done this morning, like make the bed, change the sheets, make the bed, had some late breakfast, been editing most of the morning, a video that will go up before this one, hopefully, and it's like a chatty get ready with me type video where I talk about loads of random absolute crap. But yeah, so I'm just going to finish editing that now. And I didn't film any videos yesterday because by the time my hair had dried sitting outside, I just wanted to sort of come in, have some lunch, and then it was just really noisy, like on the road and stuff, so I just thought I'll just do it tomorrow. It's not that big a deal, because I still had this video to edit. So I finished reading The Mercies by Kira Millward Hargrave, and I don't know how I feel about it. I liked it, definitely liked it, definitely recommend it. It's just there's something about it that was a bit, I don't know, I just didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I would. I didn't I don't know if it was the characters. I felt like it was quite slow. I'm still milling over my thoughts on it. I think I will talk about it a bit more once I've had, like, sort of gathered my thoughts together. I definitely say it's like a 3.5, maybe 4 stars. We'll have to, something about it just felt a bit, I don't know. I don't want to say forgettable, because I don't think I'll forget it. Something about it just didn't feel like, I don't know, this is so hard. It's so hard to say how I feel about it, because I've not sort of decided myself yet. But I think this might be one where you might have to wait till I wrap up, and hopefully by the time that I come to wrap these books up, I'll have a bit more to say about it, a bit more structured thought. And here I am about to sit down and film a book review. And I'm going to edit a video, try and start uploading that, and then I'm going to film another 2 videos that I want to film, and then I will go outside and read again. I think I'm going to start the next Princess Diaries that I've got, so that's my sort of reading plan today. I'm going to try and finish that because they're so quick and easy for me to read. I'll probably read it in one sitting, and then the next Princess Diaries book I've got will be for the one that I need to read at night, so I probably won't be able to start that straight away. So if I do read one, I've got a book called The Gilded Ones, by Namina Fauna. Yeah, just checking on that, and that's a proof copy. It's not actually out till July. Yes, I'm really excited to read that, and then what I will do is start that one tonight and sort of read 2 books on the go at once, I think. Maybe, don't know, I'll let you know. But yeah, I'm going to finish editing, then do some filming, then go outside. it's Friday and I didn't film any of those videos yesterday that I didn't get around to it and things just kept getting in the way in the end. But I also I've just filmed them this morning, so don't worry. But yesterday I just thought I'd chat to you to say I finished Give Me 5, which is my Ancient Runes prompt because it has a heart on the cover, which is the Princess Diaries book that I was up to. And I really did enjoy this again. I always enjoy reading the Princess Diaries. I found Mia a little bit, she wasn't as insufferable in this one as she can normally be. However, there was a few times when she made comments when I felt like, although I knew that they were ridiculous, and I was kind of unsure if they were appropriate for a novel for young teenagers, because it's not acknowledged that they're inappropriate. So for example, sometimes she says stupid things and there will be a moment when she tells her mum about it and her mum's like, Mia, you're being ridiculous, blah blah blah, so that I think the young reader would know that these things are inappropriate. However, when she's talking about things she's learnt from Lifetime movies on the Hallmark Lifetime channel, and she talks about one in which a dentist is molesting, abusing and raping young women, and one gets pregnant, and she talks about how bad it is, and then she said, but you know, it would never happen to me because I have small boobs. Like, it just gave me the ick. Definitely gave me the ick, that comment. So I did actually knock a star off it, which isn't detriment to the whole series as a whole, because I do really enjoy them. They give me such a good feelings, but sometimes she says things and I think, Meg Cabot, could you please just fucking acknowledge that this is fucking ridiculous that she said that. Some things she doesn't let slide at all, and I don't know if she is trusting her readers to know that she's being an absolute tit, but I think personally that that particular comment could be quite damaging and dangerous, so yeah, definitely knock some points off it for that one for me. But I will continue reading the series because I do love the feelings that it gives me. Yes, so yeah, I'm going to go read Out in the Sun today, and I think I'm going to read The Gilded Ones by Namina Fauna, which is for divination, because Tom picked the number for me and he told me which one to read. He picked a number out of however many books I had, and he told me which one to read. So I'll be reading that because I can't read the next one in this series, because the next one in this series needs to be read at night time, which is a shame because I'm desperate to read it right now. But yeah, so I'll speak to you later. I was about to say bye because I've just filmed 2 videos, but no, didn't need to do that. Hannah Montana. So it's Saturday evening, and not Saturday evening, it's Friday evening, and I just thought I'd come to you to just quickly tell you my thoughts on what I've read today and just a bit of a wrap up so far. So basically, I went outside 2 times today to read, and I went outside for about an hour each time, sitting outside in the sun, and I've already read to page 214. So I've read to page 214 of The Gilded Ones. I'm basically halfway through already, and I have some thoughts initially. It is moving very fast, not in the this is so fast paced, everything is just like, it's moving really fast, and maybe not in a good way. It's just one thing to next thing to next thing to next thing. There's a few things I just really wish would be explored in so much more detail. It has promise, but I think everything's just running a little underdeveloped for my personal taste at the moment, and I just wish there was a little bit more to it, even though it's a pretty big book. There's so much that is happening. It's honestly just like one thing to another and it's got some stereotyped characters, or archetypal characters, but then also it's got some really interesting characters who I just wish were explored more. There's a scene in which the archetypal what are they called, the role model, like the, what are they called, the type of character, I just completely forgot me, like the Gandalf Dumbledore character, the role model, are they called the role model? The mentor archetype character has just said, you're this person and this is why you do that, and you're this person and this is why you do that, and your whole point is to save our main character and to be there for our main character. I was just thinking, is this really clever, or are they just telling us instead of showing us? And I think the fact that I thought that does lend me to believe they are just telling us. But I need to step away from it for a little bit because I did consume it so quickly. It's definitely very easy to read, and so much has happened. Like, so it is so plot driven. It's honestly, I mean, there's some tough stuff for the main character. The main character is fairly developed, but I just think it's all a bit rushed so far. I have to let you know about that. I'm hoping that so I've just eaten a Chinese takeaway because, oh god, it was the best. I'm having a gin, and I just want to know if hopefully I'll have time to read the next Princess Diaries tonight to start it, because it'll be dark, obviously, and I have to read it at night time, which is proving difficult because it's getting dark so late. I wouldn't even class it as dark now. Maybe I'm going to have to start classing that time as day as dark, but yeah, just thought I'd update you.
Sorry, I had to finish watching Sean Bean talking.
It's Sunday after dinner and I am going to make myself a gin and make cheesecake for my boyfriend's birthday tomorrow. I've not read anything all weekend, but I'm going to continue the vlog until the end of the month, just so that there's not 5 vlogs on my channel. Biscuit base done. Ready for Maltesers tomorrow because it's Malteser cheesecake. As you can see, it is fully dark outside, so I'm going to go read my next Princess Diaries book, which is, I can't tell you what prompt it's for, but it's the one where you have to, for it to be dark outside, and I'm going to try and read that all straight away, like all in one go, as much of it as I could possibly can. I know I haven't finished the Gilded Ones, but I really want to get this one done. I seem to not be reading in the dark at the moment. I literally didn't read a single thing over the weekend. It's Monday and I'm going to carry the vlog over. I didn't read anything last night like I said I would, which is so rubbish. But it's Tom's birthday today, so I don't know how much I'm going to get read, but I've only got 4 days left of the readathon, so I'm going to have to get heavy. I'm going to have to commit for the next few days, definitely.
So you get to do that anything, boom, get a coin.
Yeah.
He's from Hufflepuff, is he?
Mhm.
Loser.
It is Tuesday and again I haven't read anything all day. I'm going to really try and power through tonight. Literally right now I'm going to sit down, and I've got a terrible face mask on. It's not dark outside yet, I will quickly show you that in a minute. But while I wear this face mask and I wait for it to go dark, I'm going to read as much as I can more of the Gilded Ones. I'm on page like 210, and then I'm going to read Princess Diaries as soon as it's dark, and I know I'll plough through that because I just am obsessed. And then I'm going to try and finish this tonight at the very least. I'm going to be reading all night if I have to. Probably not all night, I'll probably go to bed at a reasonable time to try and get up early tomorrow. But yeah, this is my poorly done face mask. Look, I've done it down that side and not that side. Not quite yet dark enough. Finally dark, so I'm actually going to read some of the 6th Princess Diaries. I read about, I'd say about 35 pages of the Gilded Ones. My enjoyment of it definitely has lessened. But I've taken my face mask off. It is 8:30, and what I'm going to do is eat my cheesecake and read the book, the 6th Princess Diary book, and then just do some Wii Fit to try and get some more steps for today, because I've been really good at hitting my step goal and it gives me something to sort of strive for every day, and I don't want to lose it just because of today. So yeah, I'll show you my cheesecake now. I never showed you properly the cheesecake that I made for John's birthday, but this is what it looks like. It's a Malteser cheesecake. I've got a bit of a small slice because I feel quite full from dinner, but yeah, very looking forward to eating that. It is 11 AM on Tuesday morning and I have 3 books to finish. If you saw last night, I finished my arithmancy? No, don't know what it was. The one where you have to read at night. I finished that last night and I am behind on everything. I've got just shy of 200 pages of the Gilded Ones to read. I have to start and finish The Prisoner of Azkaban, which will be fine because it's fairly short, 317 pages, and hopefully I'll fly through it. And then I was going to read a different book for a contemporary fiction for a Muggle studies, but I've decided to go for the next Princess Diaries because I know that I can read this in like a couple of hours and I need to finish it. And also, after reading Princess Diaries 6 last night, I really want to read the next one. I haven't filmed a lot. It's been a really sort of like 5 days without reading. I go through these stages where I'll read loads and loads and loads, and then like during lockdown, and then I'll have a couple of days where I won't read anything, which is kind of similar to my normal reading life anyway. But I've been playing a lot of Hogwarts Battle, which is a game I purchased after seeing it on Lauren and the Books channel, and I thought, you know, I could really do with some like a fun board game to play right now, and it looks so fun. I mean, I've been flying through it. We're up to game 6 now, but this one's going to get really hard, so I don't know if we'll win first time round and then we'll have to play again to try and win again. But I might talk about it in like my wrap up or something, like yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna read now. I'm gonna start with the Gilded Ones because I'm finding this a bit of a slog. I was flying through it really quickly and then I stopped reading it. I didn't think about it for like 3 days. So I'll let you know some final thoughts on that when I actually get to it. Me and Tom are celebrating the last day of Owls in style, doing the one thing he said he would never do. I'm so excited. Good morning. It is Wednesday, the 30th of April, and it's the last day of the owls today, I think. Yes, it's the last day of the owls today, and I have one book left to read. My Care of Magical Creatures book for Prisoner of Azkaban, 'cause it's got Buckbeak on the cover. I started reading it this morning. I'm like 9 pages in. And I read 7th Heaven by Meg Cabot last night for my contemporary book about muggles, for muggle studies. I just haven't marked it off yet, and I didn't film anything because it was really late at night when I was reading it, just because I just didn't have much motivation to read during much during the day yesterday. But we spent the morning, it's midday now, me and Tom spent the morning watching Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, and now we're going to watch The Chamber of Secrets. I'm really excited to read this, but watch it, but because of all the game we've been playing. But this is 317 pages long, so once we've finished watching that and he's gone upstairs to do work, I'm going to really try to read as much of this as possible, because before we have dinner, because when we have dinner, afterwards we're going to play the Harry Potter game. So hopefully I have as much of it finished then, and I can finish before bed, and I can pass my owls. But I haven't filmed any of my crossing off clips, but we're about to watch Chamber of Secrets now, so it's probably going to take some more time, but oh well. I'm presuming Harry Potter, so I'm basically doing the owls the right way. It's time for number 2. So that's it for the owls this year. I finished all of them last night. It's now May. There's not much else I can say other than I'm really pleased I did them all. I wouldn't have been able to do them all if we weren't on lockdown. I definitely would have struggled. But I am very glad that I did, and I definitely can't wait to take part in the newts already. Thank you so much for watching this. I will upload a wrap up so I can talk about the books in more detail, and upload some of the videos that I've spoken about in this vlog that haven't gone up yet, but I want to keep this kind of timely as it is relevant to the owls. So thank you so much for watching my video. Please chat to me down below if you fancy, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.